Time for a little nap. The knight's challenge has arrived. Purge the impure.
I got your back.
You won't escape. Divine envoy, then. Heavens, descend! Oceans, bow before me. Salvation. Sentence before.
I can't believe this.
Divine envoy, then.
I can't believe this.
The knight's challenge has arrived. Begone, wicked's true form. Revealed at last. March on, Gales, purify. The time. Vexing malice. My blade. Purge all evil.
is my ground!
Perish! A divine envoy, then? I can fly too. You won't escape. A divine envoy, then? Repent. For silence beckons. Finality. Chaos purify. Furious tides, split the heavens! This should afford us more provisions.
Are you trapped here by the rain? I happen to be waiting for someone too. I am Chun-Li, your wayfinder. Don't worry, the rain won't last much longer. Our destination lies just beyond it. Rover, what do you know about Mount Firmament? There is a certain folk tale. Have you heard of it? While hiking in the mountains, a woodcutter came upon two people playing Weiqi and became enthralled. Upon his return home, he found a world transformed. That mountain was a secret realm where time worked differently. The woodcutter only spent half a day inside, but outside, a century had. Mount Firmament is such a place. But unlike this folktale, if I spend a full day in the mountains, 10 days will be taken off my lifespan upon my leaving, reflecting the actual time that is passed outside. Not to mention, the situation on Mount Firmament right now is probably even more complex than before. The strange time patterns of Mount Firmament are tied to the Sentinel's temporal mandate. Time ebbs and flows at its will. If the Fraxidus really has imprisoned our Sentinel, causing it to lose control of its powers, that could explain the temporal disruptions, which means Mount Firmament is basically a dead end. Lifespan is not the top of my concerns. Jin Shi has stayed on Mount Firmament for too long. She doesn't miss a thing, does she? Before Jinshi left for Mount Firmament, Scales began appearing on her body. Those signs pointed to a dire situation for the Sentinel. That's why I must lead you there. You might have the key to solving our dilemma. You're here because I invited you. Sanhua was instructed to disclose my whereabouts if you ever went to City Hall and asked about Jin Shi. From what I understand, there is a strong link between you and the Sentinel. More importantly, that overseer tried everything to sway you and make you join their side before our battle with the reviving Threnodian. It's a clear sign that your involvement could disrupt their plans, especially at Mount Firmament. Records at the Grand Library tell a tale of someone who dared to enter Mount Firmament after the Sentinel's descent, and they emerged unscathed. They were also said to have stood alongside. And here before me stands someone who bears an uncanny resemblance to that very individual. Is it you? If not you, who else could it be? It took me some effort to finally reach this conclusion. Rover, the journey ahead is filled with danger at every turn. Once we venture into the mountains, there's no turning back. Are you sure? As your wayfinder, I'll lead you to your destination. What you do after that is entirely up to you. The rain is subsiding, and the sky will soon clear. It's time for us to head out. We're at the base of Mount Firmament, but we won't enter the temporal barrier until we cross the luminous shore. Shall we proceed? The storm is coming. Some people must be itching to pounce.
Heavens, descend! You won't escape!
A divine envoy, then. I got your back. I will protect.
Evils be gone! She lasts evermore. Like this? True form, revealed at last. Sounding the death bell. Exonerate. Furious tides, split the heavens. The trial isn't over yet. Begone, wicked souls! Repent, for silence beckons. March on! Finality! Torrents, rage on! Tide, rise and crash! Salvation. Atonement. Windstorm, sweep all away! This should afford us more provisions. Just like the treasure chest from the stories. I can fly too.
The bridge has... Judging by its design and intricate details, this is what they call a chronosorter. It mimics the Sentinel's temporal mandate, able to reverse small-scale events and restore objects to their... My master once told me about the Court of Savante and their fearless quest to unravel the mysteries of Mount Firmament, risking all in their pursuit of understanding its strange... Their dedication bore fruit in the form of fascinating inventions. But it doesn't add up. Why hasn't this brilliant invention spread beyond Mount Firmament? This chronosorter was built beyond the temporal barrier, so its creator must have already paid. But even if they died, there are countless other CSC members who could replicate it. Or Do these chronosorters stop functioning once they are removed from Mount Firmament? This chronosorter, weathered though it may appear, bears no signs of neglect. Someone has tended... Let's give it a try.
Just like the treasure chest from the stories. The power to split and merge matter.
Weren't they concerned about losing lifespan?
For those fanatics, nothing mattered more than the truth. To live every moment with overwhelming passion. How many can claim such a tenacious drive and unshakable determination?
The knight's challenge has arrived. Begone, wicked souls! A divine envoy, then. True form, revealed at last. What is it you wish for?
Rover, it's the Fraxidus.
Vexing malice. Sounding the death knell. Ha! Finality. Windstorm. Sweep all away. You won't escape. Repent, for silence beckons. Exonerate. Atonement. Tide, rise and crash. What form do you look for? Shadows must be purged. Vexing malice. Sound. Furious tides. Split the heavens.
Where are you going?
I got your back.
Perish! You won't escape. Purge the impure. Repent, for silence beckons. Vexing malice. This sword, eyes broke.
The Fraxidus. It's them again.
They've set traps all around the luminous shore. They must have anticipated your arrival.
The entrance is sealed.
It's the photon barrier. Another invention from... Specific steps must be followed to undo the barrier. Rover, I'll guide you. Use long-range weapons on the photon vaults to cut off its energy. Once we've reached the cave's end, we'll enter the domain of Mount Firmament. Proceed with caution.
So it can't hurt me.
Time on Mount Firmament used to simply flow slower than in the outside world. Visitors were safe as long as they remained within the temporal barrier. But what we're seeing now is different. The flow of time has gone haywire. What was once slow and steady has become chaotic and turbulent. Some areas are frozen in time, while others speed up or slow down unpredictably. No one knows how much they'll age after leaving Mount Firmament. But aging from youth to old age may be a blessing compared to the unknown fate that awaits. Leaving Mount Firmament could turn any mortal to dust in just a moment. Such is the power of time within its walls. These poor creatures, trapped in the temporal disruption, are the most pitiful of all. Their bodies and minds have been ravaged by the So, it looks like the Fraxidus did manage to capture our sentinel, leading to the temporal disruptions we are facing now. I had wished that my theories would turn out wrong. As expected, my terminal isn't working. We can't reach... The temporal disruption is preventing it from functioning. We can't waste a moment. Jinshi's fate isn't the only one at stake. All the inhabitants of Mount Firmament are in danger. We need to hurry to Hongjian, a town nestled at the heart of Mount Firmament. Jinshi would likely pass through there on her search for the Sentinel.
Just like the treasure chest from the stories.
The temporal disruptions have spared nothing on our way here. Cheng-Li, does that mean you're in danger too?
So far, nothing feels out of the ordinary. It seems the Sentinel contained the situation before being fully trapped. But I don't know how long this stability will hold. If I go down, please, don't worry about me. You need only focus on what you have to do. What's the matter? You dreamed of Hongzhen? It sounds like you did dream of this place. What you just described closely aligns with the account. Over a century ago, a vast horde of tacit discords invaded Huanglong. Thankfully, the Sentinel descended, manipulating time to erect a protective barrier. Keep... Rover, perhaps that dream is... It could be a glimpse into your own past, and a guiding light for the future. Hongzhen is a pivotal location, linking various parts of Mount Firmament. With the Fraxidus now targeting us, they'll see... But every trap has its weak points. Someone has used their resonance ability here, but it feels different, and it seems like she used it in a dire situation. Could it be related to the people of Hongzhen? The traces lead deeper into the heart of Hongzhen. Let's keep moving. Don't let your guard down.
traces end here. Someone fought here against those Fraxid.
Must be Jinshi. Using her resonance ability too much, but she must have had a reason. Was she help?
Changli, there are traces here.
They're pointing north. Let's proceed in that direction.
The Knight's challenge has arrived. Purge the impure.
How reliable.
The traces disappeared by the pond.
Rover, we need to keep an eye out for anything unusual.
Stay alert. Like this? Heaven, descend! The trial isn't over yet. Begone, wicked soul! True form, revealed at last. Gales purified!
The haunting whispers return.
A divine...
I got your back. This is my ground. Steady there. Now it's my turn.
Evil, be gone! Like this?
I got your back. How reliable.
Keep calling.
Embrace the oneness. Purge the impure.
The vase on the stone table seems rather peculiar.
There's something behind the waterfall.
Let's go take a look.
Another photon barrier.
3 photon vaults to break. Rover, use ranged attacks.
You two, halt!
Hold on.
Lady Xingyi.
Relax, they're our honored guests. No need to be tense. In a single day, we've greeted both the Magistrate of Jinzhou and her trusted counselor in Hongzhen. I can only assume something significant happened. It's been a while, Changli.
I heard you stepped down from your position and moved to the countryside. And now here we are, meeting again after all this time.
For years, I lived secluded, no longer concerning myself with the matters beyond Hongzhen. But the current situation in Jinzhou is volatile. It is real. And you, young lady, what shall I call you? My name is Xinyi. Please follow me this way. It's not safe to talk here. I believe you are here for Magistrate Jinshi. The magistrate left Hongzhen about 15 minutes ago. She should be at the Truth Seeker's Pass now. That's what they call it in Hongzhen. You might know it better as the ruins of a Court of Savante facility.
Lady Xingyi, please elaborate.
Madam Magistrate?
I'm fine. How's the situation? Have we evacuated all the civilians?
Yes. Remaining civilians have been counted and escorted to safety.
Good. These hidden chambers should provide some much-needed shelter for them to rest a little. Despite being the Sentinel's appointed resonator, I haven't been able to sense its presence for some time now. I can feel my resonance ability waning, and I get my power from the Sentinel. This can only mean one thing. Lady Xingyi, I need to know where the Sentinel was last seen. I can only fix the temporal disruption within a confined radius. It's already pushing my limits to keep this small pocket of space. Mount Firmament is in serious trouble, and we can't waste any more time.
The Sentinel was last seen flying towards Mianlung Chamber, where it would normally rest. The Fraxidus likely swarmed it soon after, but little did they know. We had a defense system in place, built with the help of the Court of Savante. It was reactivated. This mechanism has allowed us to locate their troops. And to get inside Mianlung Chamber, we have to find the cipher key in Truth Seeker's Pass.
Understood. I will go bring back the cipher key.
You are injured. Please.
The Fraxidus will most likely attack this place once I leave. You must... I implore you, Xingyi. Help me keep our people safe.
Yes, I will, Madam Magistrate.
Before I headed to Mount Firmament, the Fraxidus revealed a prophecy from our Sentinel. A fateful clash between... I never intended to believe their baseless claims. The Sentinel had told me long ago that there would come a day when I surpass it in power. A day when the humans of Jinzhou take control of their... Once we save the Sentinel from danger, I intend to have a serious conversation with it about this.
And then she left.
There's still one thing that doesn't add up. The Miante.
I'll look into what you said. But once we have the cipher key, the Mianlung Chamber will be left vulnerable to the Fraxidus potential.
We must keep them. Rover and I are headed to the Truth Seeker's Pass to meet up with Jinshi. We'll distract the Fraxidus main forces.
And the locals will handle the rest. I will send some men to open up the side exit for you. Head south and keep walking a couple of minutes.
Thank you, Lady Xingyi.
In this place she was born, and in this place she returns.
Did Xingyi and Jinshi know each other?
Jinshi was chosen as a baby for her resonance ability and raised in City Hall to become the Sentinel's appointed resonator. All the government workers there helped care for and teach her at some point, including Lady Xingyi. She grew up with immense responsibilities, forced to suppress her true nature from a young age. Thinking back, Jinshi was only a teenage girl when she became the magistrate. She has been burdened with unimaginable weight that most cannot fathom.
I assume this is the Truth Seeker's past.
Yes, this should be another chronosorter. It should work in similar ways. The entrance is built on that cliff. We will need to break the 3 photon vaults with ranged... Nothing. I was wondering, how did the Court of Savante create such an advanced mechanism using the Sentinel's power? I've never heard of any human civilization having the ability to manipulate time. Unless... the Sentinel... We need to focus on items related to the Court of Savante in Truth Seeker's Pass. Maybe we can find... One of the photon vaults always ends up blocked off. We can't seem to break 3 of them at once. Perhaps we'll need to use the chronosorter. One of the photon vaults always ends up blocked off. We can't seem to break 3 of them at once. Perhaps we'll need to use the chronosorter. Good. Did you see the tacitite fulminate on that cliff? Perhaps we can create an opening in this disk with an explosion.
I can fly too.
It worked. The opening fits right onto the middle photon vault.
Rover, now we can hit the 3 photon vaults simultaneously. The blockade has been lifted. Let's go in.
This should afford us more provisions.
Why are there tacit discords here? No. These monsters... they don't look like the usual tacit discords.
These also look like the works of the Court of Savante. They create these simulated holograms to protect this place?
A divine envoy, then? Repent.
For silence beckons.
Vexing malice.
Exonerate.
I got your back.
How reliable.
Attack is the best defense.
Evils be gone. Like this. Vanish. Torrents, rage on. Furious tides, split the heavens. Revealed at last. Ruin is imminent. My blade! Purge all evil! The knight's challenge has arrived.
I got your back. How reliable. This is my ground.
Caution, she lasts evermore. Like this? A divine envoy, then? Oceans, bow before me. March on, Quietus. Finality. Windstorm. Sweep all the way. The knight's challenge has arrived.
I got your back.
Collapse. The trial isn't over yet.
How reliable. Victory, guide my blade.
Like this?
I got your back.
Purge the impure. True form. Revealed at last. Atonement. My blade. Purge all evil.
That thing up ahead. Is it another mechanism?
It seems to have. Those holograms. Let's go and have a look. glowing patterns on that gate. It's a flare crest. Yes. The flare crests have a See how each star represents a flare stone? That mechanism we accidentally solved earlier should be one of them. Yes. We still need the other two. Wait. The blood and scales here. It's Jinshi. She is likely teetering on the edge of overclocking. We are running out of...
Just like the treasure chest from the stories.
Decades have passed, but those researchers' presence still lingers in this place. The Sentinel's situation is worse than we thought. It had already with one of the temporal programs lost. It no longer had the power to restore time.
So, the Sentinel protected Hongzhen with its power.
According to their theories, the Sentinel's injury would worsen over time. And if the Sentinel perishes, the temple... So the Fraxidus just added a pinch of salt to the already There's nothing we can do. At least that's what it said. Only the Mianlong Chamber can provide temporary relief for the Sentinel, but it won't. In the end, the Sentinel and a peculiar visitor who is immune to time disruptions would have to come up with a... The Sentinel couldn't be fixed, so they decided to replicate its power onto a Their experiments resulted in the first chronosorter, a man-made resonance object. No. A chronosorter can only rewind time within a narrow range. It's no match for the Sentinel's immense power. We are getting closer and closer. 2 more flare stones left. Everything.
Be gone! Chi lasts evermore.
Perish! If it's a duel you want. Be gone, wicked souls! Oceans, bow before me.
What vexing malice?
The haunting whispers.
Furious tides, split the heavens!
Banish all vice. Serenity. I got your back. Attack is the best defense.
Heavens, descend! Huh? You won't escape. I won't back down. True form, revealed at last. March on! Finale torrents, rage on! Windstorm, sweep all the way! Time for a little nap. It's just a dream. Let's call it a night's great harvest.
Another chronosorter. The second flare stone should be behind this gate. Let's restore the collapsed gate with this chronosorter. So it turned you into a clangbang. Please use the leap device to eject yourself and crash through that ice wall. another chronosorter. Let's give it a try. The stone slates have formed a path. Now we can bring the tacitite fulminate across the water. This hidden area may allow us to reach that photon vault. There is still another photon vault to break. We can't reach it from here. We may need to look around for a better vantage point.
Got your back.
Destroy!
How reliable.
Embrace the oneness. Like this?
Repent, for silence beckons. Yet another long dark.
Let's take it slow. The more the merrier.
One last flare stone to go. There's a carrier lift nearby. Perhaps the flare stone is on the floor beneath us. We should be able to find Jinshi soon.
We've reached the carrier lift.
Is that so? So this file confirms that the chronosorters are they activate when hit with a strong impact and this also answers my previous question. The chronosorters rewind time. No, it was nowhere near enough. The chronosorters shut down once they are removed from the Sentinel's range, or the plus, as artificial resonance objects that, according to the Court of Savante researchers, there was a hypothesis that could potentially make them, which states the collision between two resonating frequencies might cause a second resonance. Yes. That fight has to happen to trigger a second resonance awakening for Jinshi, so she may exert even stronger resonance abilities, ones that allow her to Countless chronosorters were made to collide with the Sentinel's frequencies, but they were no match. One chronosorter briefly showed the power to restore time, but this proved that a second awakening can indeed improve. The research log mentioned that all chronosorters were working in an It's similar to how human resonators experience overclocking, they wrote. Overclocking happens when a resonator overexerts their ability. And this researcher who wrote this... No, it's not. In addition, I noticed another the chronosorters required manual control, while the Sentinel, in the only incident of success, just as the chronosorter and the Sentinel successfully transferred some kind of energy to the chronosorter thanks to that order. Rover. Jinshi.
You.
Don't worry. Rover is special. The temporal disruption can't hurt her.
But Changli...
Shh. I gave my word to be your pawn, and I intend to keep it. As your teacher and courtier, it is only right for me to do so. And let's not forget, without me playing the Wayfinder for Rover, we wouldn't even have her here. Rover has a strong connection to this place. You need her help to resolve.
But we already owe Rover a lot. Thank you, Rover. I will do everything I can to rescue the Sentinel as soon as possible. And we can finally talk to it and...
Let's cut to the What did you find in Truth Seeker's...
According to the Court of Savante's records, as time passed and its condition worsened, the flow of time became unstable here. Only the Sentinel's appointed resonator can restore its temporal mandate. Their records indicate a solution. To reverse the rapid aging effect from temporal disruptions, I must deliberately collide with the Sentinel's resonance power during combat, triggering my second resonance awakening. That will enhance my power beyond...
Let's say you can achieve all that, but Jinshi...
I understand. I share a resonance connection with Jue, but I never took the time to truly get to know it. I've been Sentinel Jue has been guiding us since the city's founding with its wise words and well-crafted. The temporal disruptions we face are just a side effect of its efforts to protect local people. Without the Sentinel blocking out tacit discords through its time manipulation power, Jinzhou would be a barren wasteland today.
So what do you plan to... If the Sentinel's condition is indeed incurable, nobody knows how far... Today it's Mount Firmament, but tomorrow...
I will. If it truly comes down to that. It's the only way to save Mount Firmament. Protect Jinzhou.
Have you thought about the concept? Trying to trigger a second awakening by fighting the Sentinel, it could make you overclock at any moment. We both know what that means. You could lose your mind forever, or even disintegrate into dust. You don't want to end up like those Chronosorters. On top of that, do you honestly believe you can fight? I can see right through your facade, Jinshi. You're essentially...
You're one to talk, my teacher. I learn from the best. When have you ever backed down from risking your life for what you believe in?
Oh? I don't remember ever teaching you that. We all die eventually. But we need to stay alive as long as we can to achieve more. Jinshi, you must live and inherit the Sentinel's power. Then you can save and protect these people.
Changli.
Jinshi, I don't intend to stop you. That's why I brought Rover here. You may have already guessed it. Rover is indeed the hero who fought by our Sentinel's side during Jinzhou's early days. She's also the mysterious visitor spoken of, and all evidence we've gathered points to this being... If anyone can help us with the situation at Mount Firmament, it must be Rover.
Thank you, my teacher. Jingxi will keep your words in mind.
Lastly, we still don't know for sure how the Fraxidus is keeping our Sentinel trapped. This will determine if you can actually meet it face to face. Yes, it could be any of these scenarios. Lady Shi. The cipher key should be inside the stone chamber, behind its entrance gate. There is one more flare stone to work out. Let's get moving.
Let's take it slow.
Look, our last target. On those floating floor tiles. We need a way to restore them.
Not working. We may need to follow a specific order.
Let's take it slow. The more the merrier. Let's take it slow. Wind in my aid.
Not working. We may need to follow a specific order.
It worked. The court of Cervantes set many traps here. Must have worked hard to protect Mianlong Chamber.
It's a trap!
The hour of hope. Take form.
Feathers incinerate. Make it.
Take form.
Ha! Sounds come forth. Ha! 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 One is the sound. Ha! Ha!
Take form. Fast in starlight. Evil be cleansed. Negligence on my part. Shine forever.
Together we vanish. Cross cut. Sever. Swift and resolute. I sense your weakness.
Together we fight. Sacred light. Heaven ordained. Banish all vice.
I'm done with all 3 flare stones.
Good. Let's head back to the entrance. We should be able to access the cipher key now.
My luck seems good, like always. Everyone stand down. Let's take it slow. Cipher key.
Rover, take good care of the cipher key. I'm leaving the rest to you and Jinji. Please don't forget, I am your wayfinder. I journeyed with you into the mountains to ensure you meet up with Jinshi. From this point onward, I will be counting on you both to go and confront the Sentinel. This is all I can do for you. I'm here to guide, not intervene. The path is yours to choose. Not to mention, the Fraxidus has been pestering us non-stop. You'll need someone to keep them at bay. Yes, they've been constantly watching you, interested in your every move. They can never seem to take their eyes off of you. By all means, please carry on without... I have a more fitting location to make my contributions from. Oh, speak of the devils. How rude. This is not how we greet people here. Allow me to demonstrate the proper etiquette.
Those artificers are nothing to worry about. Don't worry. Cheng Li has her plans. I don't believe we will run into more ambushes on the way. Let's watch out. No biggie, just a scratch.
Attack is the best defense. Banish all vice. Like this? Tranquility.
I got your back.
How reliable. Come. Like this? How reliable.
Time to focus.
Banish all vice. Universe in my psyche.
I got your back. This is my ground.
How reliable. Like this?
I got your back.
Evils be gone. Tranquility.
to focus. I couldn't.
A decent challenge.
A well-deserved reward.